guys, it's Jessie. So I thought I would do something a little different today than my normal videos, but something that I have been wanting to film for a while, and it was part of kind of why I changed my name a couple months ago to The Real Girl Guide, because I wanted to do some other things besides makeup. And so this is one of them. Today I'm going to be doing my December bullet journal, Plan With Me. This is the first Plan With Me that I've ever filmed. I've been watching Plan With Me videos forever, and I've been bullet journaling since April, but by no means am I any kind of expert, but I thought I would kind of get out of my comfort zone and challenge myself to film this video this month. So if you want to see me plan my December bullet journal spread, just keep watching. Okay, so here is my bullet journal. This is the standard Likestrom 1917, like everybody has. I got a really cute decal on Etsy. I'll link the page down below. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open to where December is gonna start. I already went ahead with some pencil and traced out some outlines so that would save some time here. I generally use whatever I have lying around to trace out shapes. This is the lid to a candle, which is what I used for this. I am not the best drawer, so I depend on lots of things to help me get my shapes and figure out what I'm doing. I've also been working on my writing a lot, so I'm getting better at that, or at least I'm trying to. And then I'm just gonna take my Tombow and fake my calligraphy. This is my favorite trick because I don't have my calligraphy perfected yet, so this is a nice way to cheat and have it look really nice. So I started bullet journaling in April, and I would definitely still consider myself a beginner. And I definitely have weeks where I don't use it. I'm trying to get better. I had been really good for a while, and then when things get busy or crazy, this tends to be the first thing that I forget to do. But I have really enjoyed bullet journaling so far. I find it's a really good artistic outlet, which is what I really need, and that's why I started bullet journaling, is because I really needed something that wasn't on the computer or the phone, and something that I could really just kind of mindlessly work on. I think I'm gonna do some zigzags here. I'm just gonna do this freehand. And the most important thing I think for me when I'm bullet journaling is to not be hard on myself, and just sort of adapting and making things work. If something's not working, changing it up. This is what I'm talking about when I say not obsessing over making things perfect, is like these lines obviously aren't straight, and I could spend a lot of time measuring out the perfect chevron and the perfect everything, but for me it's just about something fun to have, and so I don't take it so seriously, and so I just sort of move on and not care. I'm gonna use some greens as my accent color this month. I have these Tombow pens that I love, and so I'm gonna use that just to fill in my little chevrons here. And I keep my bullet journal pretty simplistic. I do like to have a theme. At the end, I'll go back and show you some of the themes that I've done in the past, but since it's December, I'm going to do kind of a Christmassy theme. I like to keep it pretty simple. I keep my bullet journals very just black and white, and then usually I have one accent color for the month. And I'm gonna take this darker shade and just trace around the circle. I'm gonna keep this like this for now. I'm gonna move on. I might come back and do some other stuff later. I am gonna take some washi tape. I like to mark my monthly pages so that they're easy to find. So I just take out a piece like so, I've tried doing my monthly layout a whole bunch of different ways, and the way that I found I like it the best is having everything on one page. So I like to have a little calendar, and then I have my other little monthly spread pages also. For some reason, I always manage to mess up my calendar. So I usually have it pulled up on my phone and look at it 5 or 6 times to make sure I have the days right and the dates right. And in these boxes I put my to-do list and video ideas. I really like having this all on one page, so that way when I open up I can see everything in my month all in one place. For some reason that really works for me. My habit tracker I've done a little differently every month because I tend to fall out of using it by the last week or so, and so I'm trying to make myself stick with it. So I keep making minor little adjustments to it, which I think is the best part about bullet journals. You can make adjustments when needed. So another thing I started keeping track of last month was my daily mood at the end of the day. And I don't know, it's just something to keep track of and just see where I was at when I look back at the end of the month and see if there are any trends. And I love using washi tape. This little chevron is cute. I feel like it kind of goes with my theme this month. I love Hobby Lobby. They put one like 2 miles from my house. It just opened last month. And when they first opened, they had 50% off on all their washi tape. So I went a little crazy and stocked up on washi tape because anywhere else you buy it, it's kind of expensive, and it's such a stupid thing to be so expensive. And so yeah, I just like to stock up when it's on sale. I'm very economical that way. And when I get to this point, this is when I'll start putting little doodles in for the theme. I'm gonna run some little Christmas lights, I think, over here. And I think I'll put a little Christmas tree over here too. I feel like there are probably kindergartners that doodle better than I do. I decided the page was still looking a little empty here, so I decided to throw in some more little strands of lights. And now I'm just drawing out the template for my weekly spreads, which I like to do all on one page. I've done my weekly spreads all different ways. I've done them each on their own individual page, but I just find that I end up not using it. So I started doing it this way, having my entire month laid out on one page, and that way I can see everything that's going on, and this really works for me. And since I have all this empty space at the bottom of the page, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some more of my little string light doodles. And this is kind of how my process works. I put one thing in and then I just figure out what I want to add to it after that. I don't like to have too much of a theme in my mind going in and go kind of overboard. I like to take it slowly and add things kind of slowly so that it doesn't get overwhelming. And now I'm adding some shading to these boxes, and that also helps bring a little more color to the page. I decided to go back into my little monthly cover page and jazz it up a little bit. I'm bringing those colors that I used in my string lights into this cover. I felt like it just needed a little more pizzazz. And I'm also incorporating those same stars that I used back into the cover as well. Okay, and here is my finished December bullet journal spread, my cover page, my monthly layout, to-do list, video ideas, habit tracker, mood tracker, and then my weekly spreads all on one page. Something I like to do at the end of the month is I put together a little monthly memories page. I get photos printed using the app Timeshell. I think you get 8 or 9 photos for like $5 or $6. It's a really good deal. It's like these cute little prints, and I like to use washi tape, and I just put them in anything fun that's gone on that month, and I write myself a little note to remember what happened. I've done a couple of these over the last couple of months, and it's just a fun way to kind of incorporate some scrapbooking into my bullet journal and just general memory keeping. I'll do a little flip through of some of my favorite pages that I've done since I started bullet journaling. Here is my year overview, and then I have all the birthdays and holidays. I also keep a reading list of books that I want to read, and when I finish them, I mark them with what I thought of them. I also like to keep track of songs that I really love. I do a lot of cooking at home, so I came up with this meal master list. So on nights when we don't know what we want to eat for dinner, we can just sort of have a quick overview of all the things in my wheelhouse, and so we can quickly just kind of run through some ideas. Over here, I like to keep track of themes and ideas of things to do in the journal. I haven't really done a lot with that lately, but it's there. And here I keep track of my social media stats. About once a month I go in and just update this. Some of my favorite themes that I've done, in August I did this really cute flamingo theme. I really enjoyed that. I have this flamingo washi tape. I was really into flamingos this summer. I don't know why, but I was. And here you can see I was doing weekly spreads for a while, but I felt like it just got tedious. I work from home and I don't have that much going on day to day. So I don't really feel like I need to take up that much space with a daily log. For September, I did a planet and stars theme, which I really like the way this turned out. A lot of the times I will put a quote or something on my monthly layout page. In September, I tried doing a sleep log, and I kept it up for most of the month, but I pretty much have the same sleep schedule just about every single day, so I didn't really feel like that was necessary to keep doing moving forward. I do have a page to keep track of house projects. My house is an ongoing project, so I like to have a page I can flip to just to, you know, keep track of some projects I want to do and then mark them off when we get them done. I love watching bullet journal plan with me videos on YouTube. One of my favorite people to watch is Amanda Raish. And this was kind of inspired by one of the spreads that she did. It was sort of like a floral leaf. I added some pumpkins because I made pumpkins my theme for October since it was fall. I also was playing around with some candy corn doodles and another saying. For November, I did this star theme. I thought it was really simple, but I thought it came out looking really good. And I liked playing with the little constellations. And that brings us to the end of this December bullet journal plan with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.